Morning, guys. So Wednesday, we kind of got off the push-up progression, and now we're going into a more of a core-focused Wednesday, coming off of last week. So today we have a 20-minute AMRAP. So 20-minute running clock. We're going to try to move steadily or consistently throughout the 20 minutes, and it's kind of broken up for you into 3 different couplets. So you're going to do 40 up and overs. So before I start, all you're going to need for this workout is a single kettlebell. And if you don't have a single kettlebell, one dumbbell will do. So 40 up and overs, so up and over the kettlebell, 40 side bridges. So think about that as one couplet. So in your mind, you'll be like, all right, get through the 40-40. Once you get through that, you're going to perform 15 American kettlebell swings, or Russian, depending on ceiling height. All right, so then you go on to the second couplet, 30 hollow body flutter kicks, 30 tuck hold heel taps. I'll go over all this in a sec. But once you get to that, think, all right, just get through the 30-30. You finish that, you're going to perform another 15 American kettlebell swings. And then the last couplet, 20 plank marches and 20 weighted glute bridges. You get through the 20-20. Again, you perform 15 American kettlebell swings before moving back to the top. And you're going to move through that consistently for 20 minutes. All right, so now the movements. So a single kettlebell, the up and overs. Right, so we're just trying to sit so that our feet are right at the kettlebell. And what we want to do here is we want to keep our torso as vertical as possible. So we don't want to lean back to get our feet over the kettlebell. We want to try to stay upright. So in order to do that, let's put our hands out in front of us. And when you lift your feet, your body's going to want to fall forward. You're going to use your hands to stop you. So keep your torso as vertical as you can. Only thing that should be moving are your legs. So we don't want to rock back, right? Stay upright. So 40 of those, I'd pace yourself. Maybe do 10, take a 2-second rest, 10, 2-second rest. Not a long rest, just a release of tension. Then we go right into 40 side bridges. Same thing, I would do 10 on the right, switch, 10 on the left, 10 on the right, 10 on the left. But basically just a side plank. And we're lifting from the resting position to the active position. 10 of those, 40, 10 on the right, 10 on the left, 10 on the right, 10 on the left. You get through that couplet, you're gonna stand up and perform 15 American swings or Russian. American or Russian, up to you. But if you took my class last week, it was a core focused workout, and we had a bunch of air squats at the end of every round. And I said, all right, so the workout is very core centered, so let's make those air squats core focused as well. So whenever you're doing something, there's always a billion things you can focus on, but I like to focus on 1 or 2 every time I'm completing whatever movement it is. So last week I said, let's focus on our core during those air squats. So don't let your core collapse. Today, same thing. Let's focus on our core during the American kettlebell swings. So keep that core engaged. Don't let it collapse when you come down into the hinge. Keep your core engaged, solid hinge. But if you keep your core engaged, it'll almost force you to be in a solid hinge position. All right, so 15 of those. When you're done with that, you move over to 30 hollow body flutter kicks. So when we're in the hollow body, the only thing touching the ground is our lower back. Basically think of like a gym class crunch, right? So we crunch up and we put our feet out. But that crunch position is where we should be at the top, and we're just gonna kick. Nice, slow, and controlled. We're not trying to go fast. 30 total kicks. Take a little breather, and then we're gonna go tuck hold. So same thing, gym class crunch, tucking our feet, and we're just gonna rotate and touch our heels. 30 total heel taps, but keep these knees either perpendicular or slightly out. Don't tuck your knees all the way in to where you can touch without rocking. Make sure you have to reach for that heel. Again, you finish 30, 30, and 30, back to 15 American kettlebell swings. Again, core focused. And then the final couplet, 20 plank marches, 20 weighted glute bridges. So the plank marches, again, slow and controlled, just like the flutter kicks. We're gonna be in a plank position, and we're just gonna slowly reach out, alternating arms, trying not to twist too much. Your body, your weight's gonna shift, so there's gonna be some movement, but just nice and controlled. Don't let it twist. Keep your hips square to the ground. And then the last one, 20 weighted glute bridges. So you're just gonna take your kettlebell or your dumbbell, put it right on your hip, and we're gonna glute bridge. Now we wanna drive our hips up, but we don't wanna overextend our hips to where our core becomes disengaged. So again, focus on that core. Nice and controlled in those 20 reps. Feel free to break as needed. You finish the 20-20, back to 15 American kettlebell swings, and then back to the top. Have fun.